things in them, but this doesn't need to be one of them. Like your cleanser doesn't need to be one of them. So if you can get rid of some of those ingredients that you really don't need, then get rid of them.
One of the steps, if one of the steps is just all natural and purposeful, it's taking off your makeup, it's cleansing your skin, then you're already on to a winner. And I'm talking about myself. I, over the years, have put on tons of stuff on my skin because I've had problem skin, I've had all sorts of issues with my skin, like I was saying about oil. So that is something that I am really chuffed with, that the results I've been getting from using it. Because
you know what, we're all eating avocados, and we're all, you know, eating organic stuff, and we're all being really mindful of the environment,
water, drinking so much
all our water, and we're all doing our power yoga. I'm not doing power yoga. Are you doing power yoga?
Yeah.
But then we're putting this stuff on our skin, and we don't really understand what it is or what it does, and so we don't want to do that anymore. But
people are starting to question it now, aren't they?
But do you know what? I don't want to look old either. Like this isn't like a halfway house. We didn't develop this because we want to be really natural. I don't want to look old. Like I really want to do whatever I can to look after my skin, to make sure it's clean and to make sure it's as well preserved as it possibly can be. I'm not going to go down routes of putting stuff that I don't like on my skin because of that.
Exactly.
But I'm not, and neither am I going to accept, oh well, it's natural, so it's worth then my skin not being well cared
just as
for.
good, yeah. And I want my skin to look far better with makeup on than it does at the moment. I am using makeup more so now than I ever did, but I'm not finding it looking good underneath it. So that is my plan, to bring myself back with this balm.
Now this balm is totally suitable for the one and doners, right? So see if you're one of these people and you're like, oh, I just use baby wipes, or I've just got my cream cleanser that I use or whatever, but it's not, you know, if you're looking for something a wee bit different, or if you're looking for something a wee bit better, apart from anything, if you're using makeup wipes, start looking for something better. Because whales, man, we need to save whales, and like makeup wipes are just totally unsustainable. We know all this, right? But also they're not really doing a great job of looking after your skin. Like if you just want to use one product and be done with it,
let this be it. Yep, that's
but see if you're a superhero skincare person, ace, use this alongside. Have it be a step.
And we want to know,
up to you.
We want to know where it lives in your life. We want to know what step, because we are pure nosy. And it interests us so much. So if you're a one and doneer, great, tell us all about it. If you are a 50-step person, we want to know what your 50 steps are and where Steve's fitted into this. We want to know. So
I'm a one and doneer at the moment, but I'm going to put my hands up and say that I'm not going to stay that way.
I'm going to try my best as well, because I'm noticing really
we're getting a little bit older. And so I use this and nothing else just now, and I've used this and nothing else, or a variation of this, you know, for the last 10 years or so. So we've made this, and then I've tried other people's stuff, and you know, I've used kind of variations of it, and I don't really use anything else. I buy it.
Yeah, we get good intentions.
You know, but I don't really use it. But I'm not saying I'm going to stay that way. So I'm not saying to you, use this and don't use anything else for the rest of your life. You totally do whatever you want to do, because I know that I'm not going to do that. And actually, I'm going to, you know, be thinking about what exactly it is my skin needs, so that we can provide that. This is why we're making this. It's for us, and to fill a gap that we have felt.
And I always, over the years, if anybody that's watching this has ever known me, every so often I will get really bad eyes. I will get really sore eyes because anything, and I don't mean anything, but things with chemicals in it of any kind, or even dyes. Dyes don't agree with me, and makeup and things like that, and my eyes are the first place for it to show. I've got one just now, so this hasn't done that to me at all. And I'm really, really sensitive to it, so that's good for anybody that goes, listen, I can't put anything on my skin.
Yeah.
I am that type of person. So
And we've got really different skin,
We
which
do,
is quite good.
yeah.
Because, and I think that's probably why it took us so long to develop it, was to make sure it's not
suited.
good enough for it to just work on my skin. It's not good enough for it to just work on your skin. It's got to be that kind of universal product
Yep.
that you can go to and know that it's going to work, and it can be a total staple in your life. Because once you found something good, I think sometimes it's all about keeping that momentum going with your skin, you know.
Yep.
It's not good enough to just use a mega product once a month and then forget about it. And
which I'm totally guilty of, and I have been doing for years.
Yeah.
If it's not worked the next day, I'm like, oh, sod it, I'll just forget about it. And then I wonder why I don't see improvement. You have to stick and have to do a bit of a routine.
yeah, you take your makeup
It'll
off,
totally
man.
pay off, man. I'm telling you, it's going to pay off. You're not going to recognise me when you see me.
You're 65.
I am 65 years old, just so that you know. You can congratulate me when you see me.
Happy birthday.
It's great.
Bye.
Show them the tin again before we go. Wonderband.